This podcast may contain spoilers from across the entire Xena series, so please proceed with caution, because honestly, who knows what the hell's going to come out of my mouth. On that, I probably will say the occasional naughty word, but if you're cool with that, let's battle on. Hello and welcome back to Xena Warrior Commentary, Phil, Possible Prince X, and I cannot believe that we are at the end of Season 3. It has been a huge season. In some ways, I feel like this has gone really, really fast. In other ways, I feel like we have been through a lot. Even though I have seen all of this, going back and reliving it, brings something new every time. And I think more than ever, I have been watching this season and enjoying the darkness and those more sort of rift-heavy episodes. And I think by today's landscape, a lot of those ones in the middle, like the comedy ones, wouldn't even be here. Doing it weekly again, like originally when it aired, is very interesting because, of course, on our DVDs and stuff, we can either skip ahead to the ones we love or we can watch all of them, but they go quicker because we might watch 2 or 3 at a time. Whereas waiting week by week, I just can't believe how long the rift has gone and all the consequences of that. And they do slip into season 4 as well. So yes, there's even more to come. So with that said, let's not waste any time. Let's get into part 2 of the finale as we press play on Xena season 3, episode 22, Sacrifice 2 in 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got some threads going on. Are we going to get a previously on? I think so. See, I would have missed this on Channel 10. They weren't showing us this. A little bit of extra Kevin Smith. I'm not mad. It's actually a very clever way to do a previously on. Don't say hope. Don't kiss the weird flesh thing. I remember when I watched it, originally I didn't know what he meant by getting her to chin ahead of Xena because I don't think I'd seen Forget Me Not. I'd only seen the Des. So I was like, what is he talking about? Gabrielle saving the day, kind of, but not really. It's Gooey Gabs. Surprise reveal. Hello, mummy. So basically, this is exactly what happened in the Channel 10 version. It just went straight into it. No to be continued. It was like watching a Xena movie. It was very exciting. Oh, the squidgies. Now, I want to pay attention to Seraphim and the cult leader because I don't remember what happens to them. I'm all misty-eyed. Don't say hatched. But your little thread, Xena. They're like, we need Xena distracted and also we need another fight with Callisto. So let's have some fun. Hey. But does Hope know that she looks like Gabrielle because has she seen a mirror? Oh, boom, 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 boom. Bit of Venga Boys action going on there. How very dare you? Get ready for some rocks. Don't you hate when that happens? Sure. Ooh, fun. So much eye acting from Renee in this episode. Twing, twing, twing. Seraphine's loving it. Ooh, we got her. Okay, so this moment, Seraphim's injured, right? Seraphim. And I'm sure everyone knows what happens later. At the end of Family Affair, when what happens to Hope, does that mean that also happens to Seraphim? Or does Seraphim die somewhere else? I don't think she dies. I think she just disappears. But I'm wondering if she was just hanging out at home one day and then what happens to Hope happens and Seraphim, bye-bye. I don't know. Oh, not my tum-tum. This season it's the tum-tum. Next season it's the spine. Shut up, Seraphim. She's like, what's going on? What's going on here? Convenient. And we're back. The voice. I forgot about the voice. Get this down. I remember my mum used to be creeped out by "Hello, Mother" every time Hope said that. Xena, you gotta listen to me. Yeah, but also, I didn't mean to. Kiss! All the children of the world? I don't know if she killed all the children of the world. Is that what she said? Pretty sure Solon's the only kid that she killed, right? She killed the guys when she was a baby in the castle. She killed Calliope, Solon, and that's all so far, I think. I'm recording this really late at night too, so I'm all wrapped up in my blanket and tiny bit cold, a tiny bit tired, so hopefully it's still very entertaining. Sometimes when I record, I think, oh God, did I say anything? Was that just terrible and boring? And that it happens when I'm tired, and that, I'll go back later and be like, oh no, it was fine. It's fine. Everyone's watching the show. I'm just chiming in here and there. It's okay. Xena's secretly trying to make it worse. Mm-hmm. The debt. I love that episode. Seraphine's look. But in Gabrielle's defense, it's like, Xena, you didn't even know that that's what you were giving up. Probably a good thing to have a quick chat beforehand. Kiss. Gabriel's like, you love me? Oh my god. I also like the continuity that Xena's patching up Seraphine's back/side, not her backside, but this where she was stabbed in the back. Um, that was good. Not every show does that, especially when there's two different writers. Bye, soggy outfit. Hi, Gabs. Ren does do a good job of differentiating. Slightly different hair, but only slightly. But you can just tell. It's the eyes. It's all in the eyes. I'm Callisto. I don't soldier. Thanks, babes. Very realistic temple and volcano, sure. I think we're meant to assume that Dayhawk is in this little hole. Or is he the fire? Is he in the fire? I'm not really sure. Apparently, Dayhawk actually shows up in Peanut, but I think he like possesses Aeolus or Areolus, as is known. So I don't know if he is ever actually shown as a being, or he only possesses Areolus. Also, Kevin Smith on one knee, devoting himself to you is my dream. I just didn't want to miss that scene. Don't hurt the horses. Okay, so he's still going. Kablamo. She's like, I know things are really bad, but I can still give a one-liner. Seraphim might have to go on the hated list. I enjoy the actor's performance. Like, she sells it well, but yeah, she's a lot. I forgot to put those townspeople, cult people into the hated list, so I'll have to do it at the end of this. Don't say hope. Do you think Renee's like acting opposite Kevin and thinking, I get to kiss you later? That's what I would be thinking. Obviously not. I'm gonna have to throw myself in the hole. Fun shots. So weird. She just called him a lesser god, and then he shows up, and he's like totally fine. And I want him to impregnate me with evil baby. Now. Fight time. She's so fun. So much good hair in this scene. But now I have to pash Ares. Oh, the chest. Heaven. So we won't liberate any. Oh, okay. Run off this cliff. Nice try, Gabs. I love that Xena just dove off with absolutely no plan. Oh no, not Gabs. Don't make the noise, Gabs. Gave you away. Up you go. Little girl talk. Come on. Fair. Also, maybe a little turned on? Yeah. Yeah. Like, watching Seraphine is really fun because she's always doing something. Sounds fun. All right, we're back to the peanut episode. Just like that's some nice dead trees. Yep, like that. That's good decoration. That alive stuff will have to go though. Where is the dagger? Oh, don't show Peanut in our good show. So I've always wondered where, like, who got the knife. I know who has the knife at the end of the episode, like who brings it, but I don't think so. Here's Joxa. I don't think Joxa was the one who took it out of the stone, and I'll explain why when we get there. He's trying. Dayhawk. He's not sure. He's never heard it out loud. He's like, Dayhawk. It's raining in this scene. You can't really tell, except when it drops on his outfit. Yeah, there it is. For anyone who doesn't know, which I'm sure most people do, um, rain is really hard to capture on film, so it has to be pouring for it to show up. So it must have been fairly bucketing down. This is a fun scene. They needed to do more of this. Xena angry, Gab's just kind of going along, Calista being desperate. Snap, Gabrielle. Ooh. Poor Juxa. She's gone fishing. Oh, don't tease Joxa. He's so confused. Oh, poor Joxa. Unrequited love. I love that Hope's all upset about, like, she's got mummy issues. Like, we would imagine she'd just be evil as hell, but she's also got mummy issues. Okay, so that's clue number one, that Joxa doesn't know what it is. Get off me, I'm not going anywhere with you. Oh, yes, get it, lady. Finally, a decent villager. Oh, Callisto. Wouldn't this be fun? Not the killing people, but just like being able to go, like, fire out of your hands. Something so much fun. Okay. Jox is all, what do you call it? His helmet's all undone, his hair's all frazzled. Now he's had a nice little bath. Good for you. This must have been fun to just be able to run through all this stuff. Oh, I wonder who that is. Okay. Totes hope. That's totes hope. What sister? Well, that'll do it. So I'm not 100% at this moment whether the dagger actually is in one of those crypts at the mountain. I'm just going to go with yes. And I'll explain why. And I don't know who put it there. Oh, but they don't even question why Jox is there now. So yeah, I might have missed something, but the timeline I have in my head is that Heinz blood dagger Hercules is stabbed it into the concrete. At some point, someone's taken it from there to hide it, and that's where Xena knows it is. And I think she was about to give it up until um, the suffering comment. I thought she always knew it was Hope, but I think it was halfway through that conversation that she realized it was Hope. So she doesn't tell her, and then she sends Joxa shortly to go get it. She's like, stop talking. I think Hope would have killed Ares now that she's all got the evil baby going on. All right, so this is the part where I'm pretty sure Xena uses this opportunity to feign, or maybe not so much feign, maybe she is a little bit annoyed, but I think she's using his bumbliness as uh, an entry to get him to go and get the dagger. People may already know this, and think that as well, but I've just always pieced this together myself that she's really mean to him, and it's like she's using a real frustration, but then she lures him over, and she's like, "Okay, so here's the plan, mate. You're gonna go to the mountain, and you're gonna get this dagger, and this is where it is, and then you're gonna get captured by the bad guys, and then come back and give me the knife, yeah? All right, now go away." See? That's how I've always imagined it went down. Poor Joxa. Because it's a good cover, because she genuinely is thinking about the world and he is clumsy. So it kind of makes sense that she'd be this mad. but or frustrated or whatever. But we know that Xena's back on track and she's got a plan. And so she's the best thing to do sometimes when you're, slightly being devious is to stick as close to the truth as possible. So she's gone, it is true, he's holding us back, but maybe I could make him helpful. And when he just got captured, some time has passed because it looks like it happens immediately, but actually he's gone off to the little thing to get the dagger. It'd be so funny if I've gone into all this detail and then someone responds and says, no, 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 he had the dagger the whole time. And you've thought way too much about it, Phil. There is, of course, a deleted scene where Callisto fills Xena in on why she wants to die and everything. Um, and that she felt nothing when Solon was killed, blah, blah, blah. And they've edited it down. But I kind of thought it wasn't necessary because I think at least we as the audience understood that Callisto didn't feel anything. And I'm pretty sure she said it in the end of Maternal Instinct, so they probably thought it wasn't needed. I'm amazing. I am Xena. What makes you think you can trust this child? Do you reckon they would? Little papery invitations to a baby shower? Hell no, said Gabrielle. Gabrielle's very confused. She's like, I don't understand how heterosexuality works. What are you saying to me? I love that Ares thinks that um, Hope won't kill him as soon as she has what she needs. As if you want Xena to die. She's like, I'm going to be a nana. I can't deal. Oh, Joxa. Where is my knife? Callisto's like, oh, for God's sake. Mother. Just going for a little stroll into the world, you know, taking in all the sights. Hey. My creepy demon baby. Do we believe Hope? Do we think that it's because she does have some humanity in her, because she's Gabrielle's, that she does want the attention from her mother? And then this is where it ends. Why didn't Gabrielle just kill her there? Well, that's quite an invitation. One more kiss? So much. Oh. And I'm not confused anymore. We're married. Oh, Xena. I wish Xena said that to me. No, so vulnerable. She's like, I'm gonna have to throw myself in the hole. Damn it. Kiss. Do you lippy first, Xena? There's a guy playing a drum. One of the extras having a really fun time. Jox is like, hell no, you're not slit my throat. All right, now we need to pay attention to what is Seraphim here. I assume she is. I wasn't paying attention to her, but the cult leader guy is obviously. Oh, poor Jox. I love that everyone just pauses to look around, to see what's going on. Don't beat up. Xena, how do you? Oh, there's Seraphim. Okay. It would be funny if Xena kicked her into the hole instead of just over there. All right, everything happens pretty quickly, so let's pay attention. You don't think Xena would kill you, Ares? Good old trusty. Probably should have thought about it before they popped it right in the center of the room. Papa? Oh, so it's a different hole. Okay. Yes, Jogsa. Joxer never gets enough credit for getting that dagger. And there's a later episode where they're making fun of Joxer for never helping them. And it's like, no, he came through in this episode. He's getting the help. He's getting the help in the help pointed. All right, Callisto's here. I don't know where Seraphine is. Probably just knocked out in the corner somewhere. Cult leader has run off, I guess. Oh no, there's Seraphine. Do it, got it, then it's my turn. Teamwork, everyone. Okay, so Gabs is knocking out Cult guys. Seraphine's doing something weird. Xena's walking real slow. I know it's because Hope's putting a power there, but it does look funny. Don't stab yourself, Xena. No, wrong direction. For them, this is like the season finale for them as well. Like, they're having the best time going, what's going to happen? All right, so we have this different thing at the back. Don't get that close, lady. Come on, Hope. You know that there's a hole behind you, right? Go on, Gabs. I only wish that she'd yelled Xena, not Hope. No, Gabrielle. Oh no, there we go. uh, all right, so is Seraphim back to normal? Is that what we're supposed to think? Oh, no, Chippy Choppy. All right, this is the controversial laugh. Is Callisto manipulating Xena into stabbing her, or is she feeling real joy? We'll discuss that a little bit more after. Oh, stabby. Oh, good line read. Great look from Hudson. That's the last time we get to see Callisto with this hair, so enjoy it. So yes, for anyone who doesn't know, Hudson feels like this was Callisto manipulating Xena by fake laughing, seeing it as her chance to get what she wants, which is to be stabbed. Whereas other people feel that Xena got one up on Callisto, like Callisto genuinely was feeling joy and had found a purpose again, and Xena was like, nope, see you later. I personally think it's somewhere in the middle, where I don't necessarily think that Callisto was seeing, like, I'm going to fake laugh and do it as a, what do you call it? As, last chance, last ditch effort to get stabbed. I think that she probably still generally wanted to die, but that moment gave her a tickle, like it kind of was a tickle of joy. Hang on, last shot. No. Where are you, Gabrielle? Sorry, I was all distracted doing all the talking. So yeah, I think Callisto probably felt genuine joy in that moment. Like, it tickled her. It was like her sick sense of humor. Like, it made her laugh. But that would have gone away. I think she would have returned to feeling like nothing and wanting to die. So from Xena's point of view, I always saw it as like, you're mocking what just happened, and it's just pure rage. And she's just done with Callisto at this point. And she has, a split second, I've got the knife, I'm going to do it. So that's how I always read it. And let's return to that in a second. Gabrielle finally went off the deep end. during the production of this motion picture. Poor Gabs. So I sort of read it as Callisto had a moment of joy and wanted to live. And Xena was just so horrified by what had just happened and just done with Callisto that she's like, okay, you're gone. And then when Callisto is stabbed, that look is relief. So rather, like, I think Hudson feels like she's manipulating it and is relieved when she dies, and that's why she's happy. Whereas a lot of the writers, and I'm not sure, well, I think Lucy maybe said that they're like, no, we got one up on Callisto. And I'm like, I think it's a mixture that because Callisto was surprised that Xena stabbed her, but also relieved. And it was sort of this long goodbye of, I'm having that moment of joy, but also I'm kind of not mad that you just stabbed me. And it's like this sort of dark, twisted love-hate thing that she has for Xena. And Xena's just kind of depleted at this point. She's just lost Gabrielle, her son's dead, this whole season, essentially. And so much of that has been a consequence of Callisto. And I think that Xena saying, nope, I am not letting you enjoy this. No, we are done. See you later. And I wonder if some of it was just pure that Xena just needed to kill someone. She was just so devastated. But yeah, that ending was fantastic and so dramatic, and Joxa came through, so we've got lots to talk about. Starting with a score, this is a tough one because I feel like when you have an episode like The Debt, which is so good, nothing seems to sort of match in comparison, but I still think that this is a very good finale. I think it pays a lot off from part one and a lot off from the season. There's shocks. There's really fun performances from everyone. Lucy's on point. Renee is doing a great job as both characters. Joxa even helps. Good for him. Hudson's being camp as all hell. And, we love Kevin. And even the I would say the two lead extra, guest cast, as in Seraphim and the cult guy, very good. So I'm going to go for a 10 because I feel like it balances out. So if part one's a 9, part two's a 10, then the whole thing is balanced at a 9.5, which I feel, is good. MVP, it's tough. I think it has to be Gooey Gabby, aka Hope. But, Renee as Gooey Gabby. It's just so camp and over the top. Crush, Aries still, always. And then rename is going to be Sins of the Spawn, because it's the evil spawn of Gabrielle and Dayhawk that has caused all of this. And most hated, I do have to put people on, don't I? So I have to put on the townsfolk from Sacrifice 1, like all those villagers that were going after them, even though they were kind of brainwashed and stuff. So I'm going to put them towards the lower end, but they're in there. And who else did I hate? Seraphim. Where can I put Seraphim? I'm not going to tell you exactly where, because it'll all be revealed. The top 10 will be revealed in our season 3 wrap up, which hopefully will come out next week. It may be a couple of weeks. Give me some grace there. But looking forward to coming back in and wrapping up season 3. I can't believe it. 3 down, 3 to go. So yeah, looking forward to that. And I think that's everything. So until the season 3 wrap up, battle on.